Hey Adam, is there anything else that affects the price of emerald?
Yes. Short version is the quality. So I'm going to dig into the chromium, the amount of chromium, that element that gives it color, as well as just the transparency and overall lack of inclusions and fractures. So I talked about how generally just emerald is expensive in the previous video, but essentially what an emerald is, it's a crystal of beryllium. So if you look at the periodic table, the main thing that's kind of making it there special is it's a beryllium crystal. We call it part of the beryl family for that reason. So whether it's emerald, aquamarine, morganite, goshenite, heliodor, phenakite, there's a whole family of them there that are all beryllium-based crystals. There are different inclusions that give them the color. With emerald, it's chromium. So just like with sapphires, when you get chromium in there, you get rubies. So the chromium doesn't always turn everything green. It can turn things other colors as well. But in emerald, in this beryl crystal, for example, chromium is what turns it green. You also have, when I mentioned goshenite as another variety, goshenite is a completely colorless version. So as you look through the case here, you'll see different qualities where some are much more chromatic, and that's more of a painting term, like with color theory, where something is highly saturated, lots of chroma in it, which is different than the term chromium. So just know those are two separate fields and definitions. But it's, yeah, very saturated with that green color. It's also terminated, so you've got crystalline structure in the barrel. So as a specimen, it is of value. The tips and tops aren't broken off. You've also got transparency, you can see through, whereas a lot of these cheaper ones on the bottom, even though they're bigger, they're opaque. And so the transparency definitely is a representation of the value, whether that be in the specimen world or the gem cutting world for jewelry. Also, the size makes a difference. So because it's a proper visible crystal with a termination, and also just the size of it. Emeralds in general are small, but just the size and the quality of those is what affects the price. Just like these ones, even though they're large, they're lower quality because there's less color and they're opaque, so that lowers the quality. I hope that helps understand.